Good evening and thank you for joining us once again on this week's show of Soka Xtra. In our lineup tonight, we have for you the match of the week between Eastern Stars and Bulolo United, followed by the story from the Ox and Palm women's NSL match held over the weekend. We then take a look at the scoreboards and the draws for this weekend's matches, and to wrap up our program, we have a look at the Just Play workshop held here at the Sir John Guy Stadium last week. But for now, let's head over straight to the PRL grounds where we see the action between Eastern Stars and Bulolo United. Hope you enjoy.
The match between Eastern Stars and Bulolo United kept the supporters entertained with the well-coordinated ball work. However, Eastern Stars turned out to be the winning side last weekend. With 3 goals by strikers Ronel Higgins and Felix Bondaluk in the 29th minute and 41st minute, Stars seemed to dominate the first half. The boys from the mining province forced their way through, but could not make it through when they went for the break 5-0. Bulolo, however, came out hard, defending the territory and making use of the midfield and front line when Adrian Komu scored the first goal 10 minutes into the second half. Taking up the challenge from Bulolo, Eastern Stars midfield seemed vulnerable, resulting in several injuries as Bulolo took advantage of the downfall and scored the second goal through Gamaya Dimo in the 68th minute. With a penalty awarded to Eastern Stars, David Taro made good use of the penalty and sends the ball in. Joseph Eladona side with the fighting spirit made several more attempts, but Bulolo made sure they could not be underestimated when Daniel Mambu netted a result in the 85th minute.
Congratulations Eastern Stars for the superb win. Let's now check out the action between Uni Inter FC and Hekari from the Ox and Palm women's NSL match. Enjoy.
The Hekari Women's Football Club played to the best in the last game of the Ox and Palm Women's NSL and proved to their opponents they cannot be underestimated with a 3-1 score in the final whistle. Pacific Games women's striker Aramidi gave her opponents a surprise when she netted the opening goal 15 minutes into the first half. Uni Inter took control of the ball and tried to equalize, but the girls in yellow and red held them up in the backline as Uni struggled to score the equalizer. Ara went on to score the second goal in the 24th minute, just before Uni Inter could equalize. Realizing how hard Hekari was going, Uni Inter pressed forward, with the midfield creating chances which saw Esther Kurabi belting in the first goal 4 minutes later. Both sides struggled to score as the game seesawed for the remaining minutes before the halftime whistle. Hekari went into the second half creating a solid defense and denied Uni Inter any chances of driving past the backline. Aramidi fired her third goal, which sealed off the result 3-1.
With Hekari still holding strong at the top of the ladder, let's see where your team is on the ladder of the Telecom NSL and the Ox and Palm Women's NSL. After its first year of implementation, the Just Play program has been quite a success. To begin 2012, 27 participants attended a 2-day workshop here at the Sir John Guy Stadium, which ended last Friday. Let's now join David Kesang in this report.
The Just Play program, coordinated by PNGFA Technical Department, has successfully completed its 2-day workshop with 27 volunteer teachers within NCD as well as 2 communities supported by National Capital District Commission. Participants went through sessions of learning how the program will run and also go through football activities which will be used during the 1-hour sessions at the respective schools. The program will also be rolling out to other centers, which the Just Play team will be traveling into Leh to train another group of teachers for the Just Play program.
We'll receive sporting kits from OFC that will be distributed to all the schools, 13 schools here, that will be used for the program during the implementation. We are thankful to OSED for providing the equipment, the resources to enable us to go out and run the program at schools. Our focus this year though is so much into communities, and we are pleased that NCDC are working with us. They provided to communities personnel who are now with us attending the course, and we will be going to those communities. It's more or less like a pilot for the communities.
With assistance from Oceania Football Confederation and OSED, the association has received sporting kits consisting of cones, soccer balls, bibs, which will be distributed to schools to be used during the implementation of the program. After a successful first year in 2011, the aim now is to extending the program to wider communities and strengthening the work of football in all areas where the program can go. This year is expected to be more exciting with overwhelming demand from schools.
Thank you for joining us for this week's Soka Extra. For more stories and information on our activities, log on to our website www.pngfootball.com.pg. From the Soka Extra team and PNGFA, we wish you a good night and see you next week on MTV.